Right, rabbits! Good morning, Bertha. I've extended it already. March is the birth of spring. But you have to, say you have to welcome her in. First thing I have to do today, before I eat anything, is go out and see what she's bought me. So she bought these flowers from the garden sale. I've got a posy from Bertha, which is nice. What I forgot to say before, in my last video, which I actually was going to say when I first started doing it, that was the reason I began it. I had this fucking weird dream last night. I can't remember all of it. But my brother was in it. This was I think it was fairly early in the night. And, but there was clearly, when things are outside affect your dream. So I thought I was in bed with my brother, sort of, I think. Just sleeping in a bed. And I can't remember what happened first before that. But I thought somebody was climbing in the window. But my brother was holding on to my hand really hard. And when I woke up, I was pulling my own arms around. It was like the weirdest thing. But in my dream, it was my brother holding on to me. That's a pretty deep dream, isn't it? Pretty deep. It reminded me of when I was sleeping with that little rabbit Mitzi I had. Actually, it wasn't called. I forgot what it was called. It was a keyring that I bought from Great Yarmouth. And I just had it on my lap and I fell asleep on the sofa and I woke up and I pulled its ear off. I thought I woke up with its ear in one hand and the rabbit in the other. It's like, Jesus Christ. Astral Kung Fu. I pull the ears off rabbits in my sleep. But it's odd, isn't it? I don't do sleepwalking. I do sleep what? Sleep murders, maybe. That was it. I just needed to tell you those things. It's true. Now I'm going to make some porridge. I've just had a cup of tea and I feel like throwing up. I bought some tea yesterday. Instead of coffee, I'm having a switch around. I'm scouring my internal system. I bought these. I was on a budget, so I just got everyday tea bags from Marks and Spencer's. And I got the ones, I couldn't decide which ones to buy. So I decided in the end to get the one with the 8 on the packet. So that's how I decided to do my shopping yesterday. And I've just had first cup of tea and it makes me want to throw up. But that often happens with tea anyway. So it's kind of good, isn't it? From a dietary perspective. And now I'm going to make some porridge with my half a banana, if I can find it. I have to put it in the cupboard because Stephen the mouse kept coming and eating the bananas. I let him have some, but he chewed the end off one yesterday. So I cut the end off and left it for him somewhere. I've forgotten where. Probably tucked in the food cupboard. I'm wondering how much this jug's worth as well. There were similar ones, but for thousands. Not that that's what I want it for, I just liked it. How much did it cost me? I don't know. It would have been under a tenner, probably about £3 or £4, I think. It might have been a bit more than that. I just really wanted it. I think it was from the RSPCA, I'm not sure. I don't really spend more than that on anything. And this one as well, I reckon. Looked a bit like one of the things in the book. But that's been broken and one of the pieces has gone missing. I know people have bought things before that were broken. It's not always that important. It's just fucking annoying. This one. Anyway. I don't buy them to sell. I buy them because I like them. It can be repaired by a dealer properly. Oh. How much was that? Probably about £1.50. No, I don't know. It may have been a bit more than that, but not massive. I'll tell you what else is in that book that I've decided I'm going to make one of candlesticks. I didn't see them yesterday, but they're sort of in the style of a tulip. They look really like they're supposed to be phallus. So I'm definitely going to make one of those. I thought they looked great with the white wax dripping down them. Oh shit, all my cats have fallen over. Show you. I probably won't be able to find it. It'll be another waste of my life. Very March though, isn't it? I'm probably going to do that today. Let's ring the Cumbrian bell. Grass now. What ear is that? I don't know. Greenfield Pottery. Date on maybe 8 is probably rather than older. Made in Devon. Glasness in Cumbria. Weird. What a weird little history. What makes the donkey? I don't know. Quail. It's actually got a new sticker on, so I don't know. That's an auction sticker. I don't know if it is. I just really liked it. Because it's bottom, isn't it? From you know what? MSD. Did I tell you I bought this yesterday as well? I've gone mad on these. I'm sure they must know in Marks and Spencer's. I've got to have the whole collection, but they had a new tin come out. So I got some more irises. I really wanted to get some more hyacinths because I just like them because they smell, but I haven't come to see it. But I might have to get those next time. I decided to do that because my irises have gone over, so I got the irises first. And they're now £5. They're not £8. So what will I do with all the tins afterwards? No. I should put them in my hive, which is my favourite one. I don't know. I like these blue tip ones. I haven't got the daffodil one actually. I should probably go and get those so I've got the whole collection. It's cheap. I like this one as well. I just like going in and finding the new ones. This one's cute. The Valentine's one. My Valentine's hybrids. I don't know what they are. Blue, I think. And the bee one. I really like the bee one. That was the first one. That's what attracted me to start with, the bee one. And the love one I just got because I haven't got that one. I've put some different flowers in it because the ones that were in it I had to put in the garden. So what else I was thinking? Because the pan pig and the tortoise are together, right? Tortoises and pigs are pansexual, aren't they? Probably most animals, though. That's why they're hard to breed, because they're attracted to whatever, aren't they? I think. Those candlestick holders, that's what I was going to show you. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that afterwards and then light a candle. I've got snowdrops that come out. That's pretty cool. Amaryllis is taking long, but it's trying. In what? Lynch time. I always say it's lynch time here. This is my Christmas cactus. It's still in bud. My Easter cactus always comes out its own. Where's the Easter cactus? It's in the kitchen. Not even thinking about budding. But that's what these cuttings were off. That's why I put them out the front saying, what do I call it? Rebellious Easter cactus. Because they always come out in their own time. The two have died. Two have grown there. That's pretty good. They were alive last week. What is it? The water. And cold. They're so rebellious they've died. Right, let's look for these candlesticks. It was Van something. I think they were 20s. I can't remember. Everyone was into phallic things then. And amusing things on their mantelpieces. Where's my perfume thing? I'll show you. Have you not noticed it? Where was that from? Victorian times. It was from... Oh, actually, the top isn't. It's nicer than I thought. It looked quite... not Petter. The local animal shop. The one that's local. Or one of them, anyway. Down the lanesy bit near where Tesco's used to be. Where I went in that time and that man started going on about the dog sniffing him. The woman was laughing about it afterwards because I said she'd been trained to sniff out narcotics, and he said, not on me. I said, well, it wasn't. She wasn't taught to differentiate just the narcotics. And then she laughed her head off. I hadn't got that far with the training. This reminds me of my locket that went missing as well. I had a locket, a little silver locket from, it wasn't an antique one, but for one of my birthdays, which got half hinged. What was in it? Bits of hair, a picture of me, my true love's kiss. Oh God, that's the thing that was in here. Let's just try and remember that first while I'm looking for the phallic candlesticks. Oh, Victorian Bristol Blue and Aldon Gilt Globlet. Maybe that one I saw in the shop the other day wasn't fake then. Glass cup and saucer, 600 and whatever pounds. Do you know what? I wonder how much my other little goblet things were that Marshall broke when making a cup of tea. Not that there was a saucer with it. It's kind of funny though, isn't it? I dragged my dolls out the attic. I saw there was a black one in here. I've got a black doll upstairs, but she's got no clothes on. She's blacker than that though. And I don't know how old she is, but she's what's that? That hard sort of bisque. I don't think she's Biscuits China, isn't it? Is it? I've forgotten. It should be, but it's not. Hey, look, it's the dog from The Simpsons. Sylvia C, beige dropped eared dog. My Pendleton rabbits are in here as well. I want to know, because I've got the book one upstairs. I reckon that's worth a penny, because it's a book one. I used to have some of those when I was little as well. Poppet I had. Well, I say worth a penny. It's always the buyer thing, isn't it? You have to have a market for these things, and they go up and down in value. The bottom's fallen out of the market, as they say. Has it though? That's the best time to buy. Probably true. The dolphin I've got in the front room is out of a cracker, because I remember having them. We had the crackers. I'm pretty sure. Show the dolphin again. The Whimsy dolphin. I'm almost certain that came out of a cracker. I might be wrong though. But there was, I don't know, what was there? 8 or 12? Because we definitely had them one Christmas. And I think, were they just one tone where the others were two tone whimsies? I haven't studied whimsies in great depth. But I just, the trusty servant, continental figurine. The trusty servant. Masonic. Masonic candlestick in here as well. The trusty servant was an ancient emblematic figure painted on the wall adjoining the kitchen of Winchester College. He was accompanied by the following verse explaining the significance of his curious appearance. A trusty servant's portrait. Would you see this emblematic figure? Well, survey. The porker snout, not nice in diet shoes. The padlock shut, no secret he'll disclose. Patiently ask, his master's wrath will bear. Swiftness in errand, the stag's feet declare. Loaded his left hand, apt to labour safe. The vest, his neatness, open hand, his face, girt with sword, his shield upon his arm, himself and master he'll protect from harm. In 1839, William Savage opened a shop in Winchester selling fancy needlework. As the tourist trade blossomed, thanks to cheap railway travel, Savage helped to develop and sold a whole range of souvenir Winchester china, modelled on local antiquities, and including a figure of the trusty servant who appeared both as a freestanding model and as a decoration on china. Savage's Savage design were produced by Copeland and W.H. Goss, and the trusty servant became a well-known character in Goss and crested chinaware. Avast. I'm tied to the mast. A long Park two-handled vase with fluted rim. Oh, Sylvia C. Look, I love this Sylvia C. rabbit. And this bowl. The thing I've got in the garden's a bit like that, that's why I bought it. Oh my god, look at this. It's so nice. Silver C. She has a silver sea. And to tell you what else is in here, well, it's not. I'll show you in a minute. How long have I got? I might get round. I might get whole rounds. But it's a plate that goes with the little cup and saucer I've got in here, which was my grandmother's. Which I liked anyway. Although it's not worth a lot of money, it's dated it, which, there's the pendle thing like this. The pendle pin poppet I definitely had that one. Is it pink or blue? I think probably, I don't know. I've forgotten. What other ones did I have? I don't remember. Probably the bell ringer. Oh yay, oh yay, oh yay. But they were like, it came up in here, that's something it reminded me, what are they called? Oh, I might come to it and remember. Oh, like a charm thing, weren't they? See, this is like the one I just showed you in the front room, sort of, with the irises on Moorcroft. That one's £450 to £500. That one's £2,200 to £2,600. Unfortunately, mine's smashed. The top smashed off it. Hurrah! Hurrah! Avast! A note from the past. Silver sea. Silver sea somewhere. I'm sure I've got something. That kingfisher jug. Fucking hell, where is it? Tess took it and smashed it. My mother. Some arse did anyway. It's quite safe. Oh, this, look. Jean Grif 1880. But this. See? It's almost exactly the same. I don't know if mine is there. There is a stamp on the bottom. It wouldn't be then. Made in Portugal. It's a copy. I don't care, it's the same. I need a spyglass. Made in Portugal. I want one of these as well, Royal Copenhagen Figure Group. Actually, if you don't mind. This is interesting as well, Irish spongeware mug, because we used to have stuff like this. 19th century, 90 to £100. This is why I'm going to keep them slick, that slick animal thing, I've decided. It's all double wrapped, so. Hummel annual plate, Heavenly Angel, 1971. That must have been me. Hummel wall plaque. I was wondering about the one I've got in the bathroom. This one. That I glued to the wall. It was funny. The cherub that looks at you having a wee. Look. What's it glued on with? No nails. It'll easily peel off. Probably the damp and smash on the floor. It'll be fun, won't it? Take it off and wrap it up. And these. Look. I remember those being a thing. I'm definitely a Hummel angel. It's true. Hummel's telescope, isn't it? Is it a telescope or a gun? More than that. It was a coded what? Fortress. Bunnykins? What's the Bunnykins bowl gun I had? Dalton. Also a bit like my jug. I like this as well, the Denby Giraffe. That's just cute. 320 to 7, 300 what? Susie Cooper. My friend Susie. Contemporary classics. David Leach, stoneware. Clarice Cliff. I've got Clarice Cliff paint upstairs. But it's probably another copy. You can't copy. Oh, I don't know. I knew someone who had a whole set of it. It was pretty damn fine. They just had it in their kitchen and used it. The whole service. Carlton ware. Oh, that Carlton ware bowl. What to do with it? I think I'd fill it with profiteroles. Dance around the lawn. It's true. Burley ware cup and saucer. Not like that so much. Well, I mean I do and I don't. House of Burley. Oh damn it. I'm not going to get through to the things I wanted to show you. I did have some. I had a Beswick Shire horse. I sold it years ago. I think I got a reasonable price for it actually. It was reasonable. Oh, there they are. Look. A pair of turquoise pottery candlesticks. Arthur's Van Briggle, the form of tulips, American 1920s. So I'm going to make myself one of those. Apparently I should make a pair. I'll stick one in each hand. And that's another Masonic candlestick. A Myatt, hand-painted candlestick. Masters. What? Grandmaster Flash. chocolate brownies. Was that it? I thought there was something else. That's it. We finished. We've gone round. Say something ethereal. 2 candlesticks in blue it will be then. 1 in pink and 1 in blue. And 1 in yellow that we never shoe. Also, what were they called? Oh, chantelines or something. What were they called? Them little charm things. What were they for? Because I saw 2 different ones. After the first one I saw, I wonder if they were a grave thing that you had in a grave, because they all had whistles on, but they were they weren't, were they? What were they? Like a favour to... I'm going to have to look up on them. And there was something else as well. Bicycles. Officer Bagley. Oh, I know what it was. There was something in here that I really wanted. Or Bagley Green. I don't think I'll find it now. It was like a little puck thing. It was so nice. I'll never get one. The more I want it, the less I'll get it. Shit. The buttons that go on old waistcoats. Oh, these, look. Chatelaine. There's a couple of those. Aren't they cute? You would put a needle in it, couldn't you? Like for sewing. And a bit of thread. But there was a girls' one and a boys' one in here. Damn it. I thought what the other things were.